So what do we make of Harbaugh's potential return to the NFL? People were trying to say he might go to Miami because there's a connection with Michigan there, but how's the fit?
He ain't flying in there if it's not close to a done deal. I'll tell you this. Jim Harbaugh is a man of great conviction. Jim Harbaugh is a unique head coach, and Jim Harbaugh is not going to waste anyone's time unless he's serious. But I'm not sure the Vikings are 100% sold on it either. But I find it a fascinating dynamic. They hire a new general manager, Kwesi, who is young, innovative, analytics, Princeton grad, comes from the Niners organization, and you'd think the hire would be young, different, fresh. And he might go to the guy who he worked for way back when, 2011, 2014, and hire Jim Harbaugh from Michigan. Now, the other interesting part of this is Harbaugh's a Michigan man. Harbaugh loves Michigan. Harbaugh's putting Michigan in a terrible bind right now. The college football hiring practice circle is done. Like, that cycle is way done. The Ravens already plucked his defensive coordinator. Mike McDonald is a 34-year-old brilliant mind.
He did a great job.
He did. He's now with the Ravens, leaving Michigan's cupboard completely bare. So I'm fascinated if Harbaugh would, A, do this, B, if the Vikings really want to go back in time and go with Harbaugh, and then C, if Michigan, who has given Harbaugh the world over the last few years, is going to be able to stomach their chosen one, their son, leaving them high and dry. This football coaching stuff is fascinating. And if Kwesi's first hire is Jim Harbaugh, wow, we are in this is just amazing to me.
So Brady to Michigan?
Yeah, possibly. Hey, Brady's son, come on and be the quarterback.
Fun, I like that.
All right. Brace yourself.
Okay.
For a surprise.
What?
I wouldn't be shocked at all if Jim Harbaugh's named the coach within the next 48 hours. The reason why? That's what the owner wants. The owner gets what the owner wants. So, yeah, they did hire a new guy, innovative guy, really smart. Give him a chance. But the owner likes that guy. And I don't believe Minnesota was the only phone call that Harbaugh had. I have a source that tells me that there was a conversation between him and the Chicago Bears. And he was looking to go back to the Bears and looking for a John Gruden type deal. And that was not available.
Wow.
So they moved on. So here come the Vikings. The Wilfs, they do have the money. And this has nothing to do with me being from Ohio State. These are the facts. I got a Vikings pullover I'll probably be wearing tomorrow or Friday. And it will probably come with Jim Harbaugh being announced.
Is that right?
As the Vikings head coach. They're trying to shake up, do something totally different than Zimmer, Spielman, shake up the whole thing.
Do you like it?
I thought Jim Harbaugh made a mistake going to college football because his style transitions to the NFL. Why? Oh, it's a couple teams. Look at Baltimore, what they're doing. Look at San Francisco, what they're still doing. Jim Harbaugh, it's not the football part. He has a hard time getting along with people.
Sure.
All right? He wears you. Like, he's a different guy. A little odd. I want to be careful what I say. But that's who he is. And these owners, I don't know, but they love him. And that's what's going to happen.
Chris, Jim Harbaugh is weird as hell.
Go ahead,
He's
bro.
a weird dude.
What do you say?
And it works for him.
Wait, here, this is what I think you said. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Alex Smith tells a story that the first time he ever met Jim Harbaugh, Harbaugh shows up as the first day as the head coach of San Francisco, and Alex Smith goes, "Coach, how you meet Alex Smith?" Harbaugh goes, "Show me your hands." He's like, "What? Show me your hands. Put your hands up right now." He wants to see how big his hands are. Let's go out and have a catch. That was their introduction.
Wow.
Different dude. Wildly different dude. Chris, sometimes Peter will do the thing where he's like, "I'm not reporting this, but I wouldn't be surprised."
When I say I don't think Jim Harbaugh is getting on a flight
But you do it for a million things. Chris, would you bet cash money that this happens?
Yeah, I don't have my wallet with me, but I do happen to have a little knot.
Do you have Apple Pay? We can
I'm willing to give someone odds that this is what's going to happen.
That's very, you know what? It's very exciting. Just for NFL fans, never mind Vikings fans. This is the guy.
You're here for this?
Oh my God! This is captain content. Unbelievably eccentric, I think, is the polite way to put it.
Can I give a Harbaugh story?
Yeah.
We were working at Fox, and I won't name the ex-player, but the ex-player knew Harbaugh very well.
Okay.
And he was calling the game, and he goes into a production meeting, and he's like, "What's up, Jim?" And Harbaugh goes, "Jim Harbaugh, nice to meet you."
Oh my God.
Like, it's
Like, see, that's good.
They knew each other. Like,
You know who else is a little strange? Kirk Cousins.
yeah.
What's that meeting
Really?
like?
We got Strange and Spades up there.
Yeah, so is it going to be the Show Me Your Hands Kirk, and then are they going to go to Outback Steakhouse and figure this thing? This is a really strange.
Now, the
meeting.
initial interview, the conversation, as Peter would say, wink, wink,
Yeah.
was Saturday.
Okay.
And I would say it didn't go great.
Okay.
They were maybe more confused after that.
Interesting.
But the owner,
Yeah. Loves them.
big dog, what's the big dog? This is not middle class.
No.
What'd you say? The record, profound, unbelievably successful.
It's easier, I imagine, to hire a coach that you know has performed on the highest level, one that worked already with their newly hired GM, right? He knows Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah and knows what he's all about, so you know that they will at least get along or know each other, and it might get approved. And you got to say, like, the Vikings, is he not inheriting, Kyle, like the same sort of team that he had when he got to San Francisco, a middling team that had some good pieces and got the best out of them? I don't know. It seems like a pretty good situation. He got to a Super Bowl in what, his first few years?
Well, he got to the title game with Alex Smith, a Super Bowl with Kaepernick. I looked this up. Do you know how much money Kirk Cousins is supposed to make next year?
40, right?
$45 million.
Yes, sir.
40. So either he got to rework that or he's got to go. $45 million. I think the conversation is what Chris is onto. It's the people thing. My read on the washout with San Francisco, Peter, tell me if I'm wrong. Finally, like, we got a divorce. Like, it got crazy. It was him, and it was Trent Baalke, and it was Jed, and it was like, dude, somebody's got to go, and he had to go. So it's gonna work well, I think, at the beginning. We'll see how it sustains. Because Harbaugh, let's bring this full circle. Harbaugh is weird as hell. Weird as hell.
Let me tell you where it doesn't play well. Michigan forced him to take a pay cut before the season. They haven't revisited that. You know, he's making $8 million, went down to $4 million. They haven't revisited that. But today is National Signing Day. So I'm a little 18-year-old kid. I've already committed to Michigan.
Is it? Can I get my camera? These are the kind of things, Chris, the Hall of Famer. He passes me notes all show. It's the funniest thing in the world.
It's National Signing Day.
Today is National
It lets you
Signing Day.
know how serious it is.
Yeah.
Big deal.
He should be in Ann Arbor, greeting the kids. Hey, man, guys are enrolled early.
Yeah. And
Didn't
Faye's
go to
going
high school
Minnesota.
graduation. Didn't go to homecoming. Prom and all that.
Maybe they'll be Gophers instead.
Hey.
Well,
So.
public service announcement. Any of you mission recruits, you want a
we
place
go.
to go, we'll take you in Columbus, Ohio. We're ready. This is the revenge tour. We're coming back for people in
got one.
2022.
Do I care that he grinds you as a coach or wears on you if this is a coach who, I guess I keep comparing what I know. I don't know the college stuff. I don't watch college football. I don't watch it in Michigan. But with the Niners, they had questions at the quarterback spot, too. Kirk Cousins is a huge question at the quarterback spot. And all he did in his first 3 years as head coach was figure it out, get the best out of his players, take them to 3 straight NFC championship games and to a Super Bowl. So, like, I feel I understand the intrigue by the ownership.
I tell people, the Belichick thing, it works, especially in football.
Okay.
Because you need it. If you want diamonds, you got to be rough with it. The Nick Saban, if you want bling, you got to be rough. You got to coach these kids up. And there's a hard way to teach football. Harbaugh does it. And it's all right. I'm okay with that because I know he's going to bring out the best in me. I've had a few regrets in pro football, but I wish I could have played for Bill Belichick. I wish I could have had a guy had me on edge every day to get the best out of me.
Is the pullover gold or black or purple that you'll be wearing? The Vikings
I have kind of like a new,
Multicolored?
more like a charcoal.
Oh, okay.
Like a charcoal with a purple lining.